Neno la Bwana ni upanga mkali unaokata pande zote. Wateule tusife moyo. Yeye yule alianzisha kazi njema ndani yetu, ameahidi atakamilisha. Daddy on once again, BCB, nipe pambio. Kila siku ni kama Jumapili. Kila siku kwangu ni kama Jumapili. Kila siku ni kama Jumapili. Kila siku kwangu ni kama Jumapili. Jumatatu kufunga na kuomba, ni kukata ndimi ndugu langu. Jumanne shiriki na wajane na yatima. Jumatano baba chambua Biblia. Alhamisi shiriki na wafungwa na wagonjwa. Ijumaa baba mkesha kanisa. Jumamosi tangaza neno lako Bwana Yesu. Kila siku ni kama Jumapili. Kila siku kwangu ni kama Jumapili. Kila siku ni kama Jumapili. Kila siku kwangu ni kama Jumapili. Neno lako na ubiri kwa nyimbo zangu za Injili, kwa maana wewe ndiye mwamba, ni imara na salama. Nitangaze, nihubiri, nishiriki, nikusifu. Nitangaze, nihubiri, nishiriki, nikusifu. Oh, 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 Yahweh, Yahweh. Oh, 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 Yahweh, Yahweh. Oh, 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 Yahweh, Yahweh. Oh, oh, Yahweh. Kila siku ni kama Jumapili. Kila siku kwangu ni kama Jumapili. Kila siku ni kama Jumapili. Kila siku kwangu ni kama Jumapili. Wateule tusiwe Wakristo wa Jumapili pekee. Siku zote za wiki tukamilishe Injili na tutimize wajibu tuliopewa na Yesu Kristo. Watembelea wagonjwa hospitalini, ushiriki na mayatima na wajane, kuwasaidia wasiojiweza na kueneza Injili hadi pande zote za dunia, kutii amri zake Mwenyezi Mungu na kufuata maagizo yake.
Hi Salt, my name is Judy George. I'm born again and I love God. And I really enjoyed the annual mission of last year. It was really beautiful. One of the things I really loved is the way God glorified himself. And that was the purpose why we went there, to share the gospel. And it was just one beggar showing another where the much needed water is. And I thank God for Saltarians, because we went out and in all humility you could see people sharing the love of Christ, and that was really beautiful. I thank God for the people who got born again, the people who started and committed to this. I thank God for everyone who participated. I also want to thank God for the people of Kabarnet. They are really warm people and friendly people. Like, I can remember a particular incident where I went to fellowship on Sunday. There were like 5 people in the congregation, and they were so lively and jovial. We could feel we are at home. We could feel like we are a whole congregation ready to fellowship. We actually outnumbered those people, but they love each other, they take care of each other, and they really share the love of Christ. So it was beautiful, a lovely experience, something that I will do over and over again, everywhere that I go and in everything that I do. Yeah, thank you so much.
Hi Salt, my name is Nandi. I'm one of the 76. Kabarnet for me was an amazing experience. I really thank God I went for that mission. It was fortunately or unfortunately my first and last, but I really thank God I went, because it was an amazing opportunity for me. I got to experience God and serve Him at the same time, which is a privilege. My highlight was this one time we went to a place to minister to people, and after leading people to Christ, which was quite a number, it was a number of around 10 people. So this old lady who saw us knocking from door to door, and she called us, and we didn't know what she was going to tell us, but she said she was saved, and she just said she wanted to pronounce a blessing upon our lives, because we were sharing the gospel and telling people about Christ. That for me was quite an experience. Was amazing, and yeah, that's pretty much it. It was enjoyable. I thank God.
Hi, I'm Xavier Aura, and I'm one of the 76. I can say Kabarnet for me was such an experience. Unlike most of the missionaries, this was my first mission as a group. I've done it previously individually, but it wasn't, the experience wasn't as the one I had in Kabarnet. Initially, I was really nervous. I had anticipated a lot, like people banging doors at me or something like that. But I came to learn that God had prepared the hearts of the people of Kabarnet. They were very receptive. Like for our team, we encountered mostly Muslims, and we were shocked to find that they wanted to know more about Jesus. It's only that they lack the knowledge. They know about God, but I can say we learned that they don't know God. They just know about God. So like it was amazing. It was amazing how they were receptive, how they were welcoming. One of my highlights, there was this guy we met. He was on transition to high school, and he stays alone. He doesn't have parents. And to our surprise, when we started ministering to him, it didn't take much, like 2 minutes, and he was like, I want to give my life to Christ. And it was so touching. Even one of our teammates gave him his own Bible, and it was really amazing. Another highlight I can say was the crusade. The crusade was so amazing. The way I couldn't imagine some Soltarians could preach. Like there was one Soltarian who preached, and like the crowd was moved, as in that was really touching. Another thing, I can say that God was with us. We were safe during the mission. No tragedy befell us, even though for me I experienced a minor accident. I fell in a trench, yeah, and I hurt my toe, but anyway, to God's glory. Yeah. Another thing, the food was nice. Yeah. Peace.
Hi Salt, my name is Rose Nyawera, and I was one of the 76 missionaries. Kabarnet was my second mission after last year's Arusha, and it was a really great experience for me. The first thing that I noted with the people at Kabarnet is that they are very concerned about each other. We went to church on Sunday, and it was like almost in every place that they were asking, who will not be here with us for Christmas? And then they're like, come here, come to the front, say hi to us and tell us where you're going. Then they're like, who wasn't here like last Sunday, and they have to ask where were you and come and say hi to the congregation. So through that I saw that the congregants are very concerned about how the rest are doing, and it showed us that they have a really good relationship and they're really concerned about others. Another highlight for me during the mission was how guys were ambushed here. It was really amazing to see how maybe guys who are not known to preach as much. There was, we called it the spirit of ambushing. It was really great for us to see that people who have never preached in Salt, or guys who are so toned down in Salt, they were able to share the word of God. They were able to preach. At first it was like they were like, no, I can't preach, but with time they just accepted and they went preached. And as long as they knew that it wasn't them who was speaking, but the Spirit of God was within them and giving them the word to speak, they were motivated through that to give the word. Another experience for me was crusade. Crusade was really exciting, by the way. So it was in Kabarnet town, and I think the guys in Kabarnet had not seen something so, it was so energizing. They couldn't believe that they are seeing youths who are dancing so much. I think they were so like, you guys are from Nairobi, yes. and you can come here and dance. Yeah, so it was really exciting for them, and also seeing that some people can actually dance. Yeah, that was really awesome. My last highlight, we went to Akinabiko's school and ate. It was really amazing. I couldn't believe that because mom could cook for 70 people. Actually, it was so like random. In the afternoon, it was so random. Like I'm going to Biko's place for his birthday, and Biko asante sana. Like go and tell me, asante sana. And yeah, we also went to Lake Bogoria, which was also amazing. It was a good way to wind up. So, for me, mission was really great. We could see the power of God working within us, and God revealing our gifts through each and every person. For those who didn't even know that they had certain gifts like preaching, singing, yeah, stuff like that. So that was Kabarnet for me.
Quick, kanenyu ku Victor Kiptum, ami koboto lagok chiba university, chogobo baringo kwa mdangalek ap Jehova.
Kanenyu go hope, agwachi agenge entamanowik, tisop aklo, chekibe mission Kabarnet.
Kanenyu ka Joshua, agwachi agenge entamanokik, tisap aklo, chekibe mission Kabarnet.
Kanenyu ka Claire, agwachi agenge entamanokik, tisap aklu chikebe Kabarnet mission.
Kainenyu ko Peter Kurui, achi agenge eng tamanwogik tisap ak lo chikebe mission Kabarnet.
It's been fun! It's been Jesus! I'm in a war every minute. I know for sure I'll never win it. I am David up against Goliath, and it's a fight for my attention. I'm being pulled every direction. This world tells me trust what I can see. Lord, won't you help me believe what I believe? 'Cause you are bigger than any
I'm a
battle
Christian.
I'm facing.
Because I post Bible verses on Facebook. And they're not just the common John 3:16 or Philippians 4:13. No, they're more like Genesis 12 verses 1 through 3 or Romans 1:20. You know, the verses that unless I posted them, they probably go unseen. You think I'm a Christian because I go on missions. And you see pictures of me holding babies, playing with kids, and washing third world dirty dishes. You think I'm a Christian because I give girls high fives and side hugs instead of kisses. And sometimes I friend zone myself. Why, you might ask? Because I'm weak. And I like women. You think I'm a Christian because when I come around, I don't cuss. And you feel like that second grader who has to try extra hard to watch his mouth and sit still because today the mean bus driver's driving the bus. You think I'm a Christian because I actually respect my parents. And I love my sisters. And even if it ain't Christmas, I care if they get my presents. And if they were Simba, I would Mufasa for them. And I just talk and I actually mean it. And you could tell because when you come over to my house to pick up one of my sisters for a date and you look into my eyes, they scream at you, think I'm a Christian. Because I can spit the gospel in 5 seconds. I lead 45 Bible studies. I read books on theology and listen to sermons in my free time, plus lectures on apologetics. All this after I eat atheist for breakfast. You think I'm a Christian. Because I pray on the mound before I pitch. And you'd be like, dang girl, look at him. He must go to church. I'd love to see him raise my kids. You think I'm a Christian. Because I do A, B, C, and D. But I know I'm a Christian because it had nothing to do with me. I was adopted by God, and it was He that initiated that transaction, not me. And I'll put that on my mom. You see, I'm a Christian because God the Father sent the Son to purchase people. He came for a mission. He didn't just come for fun. He came to live the life I couldn't live and to cover me with His blood. And He was hung, and He was crushed, and He crushed the serpent's head. And I know I'm a Christian because my Savior rose from the dead. I was predestined and elected, justified and sealed by the Holy Spirit for the resurrection. You see, I know I'm a Christian, not based on what I've done, because my righteous deeds are nothing more than filthy rags that would rot in the light of the sun. And I know I'm a Christian because His word is tatted inside my chest. And so when faced with various trials, I fight to pass the test. But when I fail, and when I fail, and when I fail again, I know I'm a Christian because of who took the nails for my sin. But you say you can't be a Christian. You say you can't be a Christian because you're just not good enough. But no one's righteous. No, not one. It's all about where you place your trust. Is it in money? Is it in yourself? Or is it in that brand new Ferrari? Or is it in the girls that you pick up on when they get drunk at the parties? Tell me. Are those things fulfilling? Are those things fulfilling? Or do you find yourself laying in bed at night wondering if there's anything past the ceiling? See, I know you can be a Christian. Because I was just like you. But by the grace of God, He saved me. And He's jealous for your soul, too.